Hi, everyone. This is Mrs. Parker, and I have been getting some questions this week about our new Tumble Books library. I've been seeing your comments, and everyone is enjoying this new library. I love it too. It is so fantastic. I mean, it is really, really one of my favorites. I think Miss Fox could tell when I went in and asked for this. And she's like, "Oh, I could see the excitement when you're describing all the books that the children will be able to read." But I had a couple of questions. So we're going to go over this really quick and we're going to discuss a few things. So at Maple Lane's library, all the books are leveled. And what I mean by leveled is once you walk into the library, you sort of know where to go if you're in first grade to get all of your first grade or second grade books. Second grade's the same thing. They all have levels on them. It's like 2.1 or 2.2 or 2.3 and up, and they all have the same color. So children can easily go into the library and pick out a book that's in their grade level. However, those grade levels are not to say, oh, a second grader can't read a third grade book, or a fourth grader can't read a sixth grade book, or a fourth grader can't read a second grade book. It's just there to help them. So, like at the grocery store, the signs at the grocery store in the aisles is sort of to direct you in the area you want to go in, but it's not meant to keep you there. You can still wander around and shop and get lots of things. All right, so with that, I'm going to show you, just in case you want to make sure that the book your child is reading is on a certain grade level. But like I said, don't let that be the rule. They can go up or they can go down. It's all up to them. My main thing right now is for them to enjoy reading, enjoy the subjects they're reading. All right, so right here, go to index, click on index, and my internet's just a little bit slow this morning. It's raining and cloudy outside. And I used to work in technology. They always said rainy days, technology is slow. And after all these years, I've actually come to believe that. All right, so right here, you will have Tumble Book Library Index. And it is in order of the titles. I don't know why mine starts off with Z, but it is. And it doesn't matter what yours starts off at. If yours is numbers right here or ABC, it's fine. That don't worry about that. Okay? All right, so right here, but one thing I will show you before we go to the next part that I want to really show you is the read along. If it has a tag, read along, that means the kids can read along with it. In other words, it doesn't have a narrator. Say read along. All right, I'm going to go back right quick. All right, just want to show you that. Sorry about that. And right here's what I want to talk about AR. So at Maple Lane, we used to take AR tests, and that's why my books in the library were labeled. But now that we're no longer taking AR tests, I still love the books being labeled because it gives the children a direction of where to head into. I still love it. I still want to keep it. All the books that come into the library, we still put AR levels on them just because of that concept of knowing where to go in the library. All right, but if you see right here, you see all these different numbers are appearing 4, 5.5. All right, so this is fourth grade, middle of fourth grade, beginning of fourth grade, fifth grade. But like I said, don't let this be like a rule that if you're in fifth grade, you can only read fifth grade books. No, that's not what it's for. It's more to give you a direction, like the grocery store things over the aisles. It's not the rule, it's just there to help you. All right, so if you would click on the index like I just did, again, it's raining and wet outside. And then this happens. And I've done this 3 times so far, and each time that's what pops up. So now click on AR number again. So if it doesn't work the first time, so far every time I've had to redo it. Give it a moment. I know it's the weather. All right, so now it's AR numbered backwards. In other words, it starts with the highest number first. In Maple Lane Library, we start with the lowest number first. All right, and right here, too, is very interesting. You will see some classics. So there are classics in here. And even though this is a elementary library, it still has classics. In other words, it's been deemed okay to read. They're not going to have anything inappropriate on these books, I hope. No, they shouldn't. I mean, Tarzan of the Apes shouldn't, Treasure Island. These are just classics. All right. All right. So right here, you will see the level. 9th grade, 8th grade, 8th grade, 7th grade, and 5th grade, 4th grade. Tales of Desperate. Oh, love that book. 4th grade, 4th grade, 4th grade, 3rd grade, 3rd grade, 3rd grade. And keeps on going down. Like I said, use this as a guide, but it's not the rule. If your child is in 3rd grade and they want to read a 4th grade book, that's fine. If they're in 2nd grade and they want to read a 3rd grade book or a 4th grade book, it's okay. This is just like a guide, not the rule. Right. And remember, read along there's not a narrator. Your child is on their own. And if you don't see read along, that means there is a narrator. Okay, so hopefully this helped. Like this one, 2nd grade, it's a read along. And again, well, this one, I think, I don't know if it's a read along or not. It doesn't look. I mean, listen. Okay. Sad. It's so cool. I have to share that with my daughter. She teaches English in 6th and 7th and 8th grade. She would love this. All right, easy way to teach Shakespeare. Okay, so, and then if you look, next thing, sorry. If you look right here, it says reading level AR 2.9. So again, this is the guide, the reading level guide. It is not the rule, though. And also, I'll give you another little clue right here. Because this is a graphic novel, it's easier to read, but it's not necessarily meant for a 2nd grader. So this is a perfect book that I landed on. For example, not too many 2nd graders are going to want to read Shakespeare. Not saying they won't, but I'm just saying their interest is not there yet. With that, if you would look, the reading level is 2.9, which means a child in 2nd or 3rd grade can read it, but right here is the interest level, grades 5 to 12. And we have it because we go all the way up to 6th grade. Our interest level on Tumble books is for 6th graders. So this is a good indicator. Yes, my 2nd grade child can read it, but will they be interested in it because of the words that are used? Grades 5 through 12. So let's go with another one. Let's go back. Let's see. Diary of a Spider. All right. So if you would look, it is play video. So that means there is a narrator reading this book. It is a 2.5. So that's in the middle of 2nd grade. And interest will be kindergarten through 3rd. So a kindergartner can easily read along with this book. They can watch the words across the screen and it helps them with their reading ability as well. So anybody from K through 3rd grade can read this. Okay. And I'll redo this video for next week. I'll talk more about it and we'll go back and visit this area again next week. But just a quick, well, it wasn't really quick. I got busy talking to you. Just a quick little video letting you know about the AR level and the interest level. Remember, that's the actual reading level, but this right here is the interest level. And how do you find that? Go to index. And like I said, it's raining and cloudy. I'm telling you, there's no reason for that to affect the internet, but it does. All right, and if you click on, I like to click it on at least 2 times. I don't know why that's working like that. It should work on the first, but it doesn't. 2nd time. And then you wait for the internet. And then it's in order. And it starts off with the highest first. I'm just curious what our lowest is. Well, And look, we have thousands of books on here. So it stopped. Oh, and there's videos too. We're going to talk about that next week. But for now, and I see French books, Spanish books. Yeah, I love children's books. It's like somebody else walking into like the deli and seeing all the cookies and stuff. Like, oh, I get lost. All right, so 1.4 Biscuit, a penguin story, one duck stuck. I wish I had freckles like Abby. He came with the couch. So this is all for first graders, but it doesn't mean it's first grade reading level. It doesn't mean that you're stuck to that. That is a guide, not a rule. Because even at my age, I enjoy He Came with the Couch. That's one of my favorite stories. But the interest level is grade K through 3. It should say grade K through 3 and grandmothers. Okay, so, and there you have it. I hope this helps. But again, I'll talk more about this next week. All right, for now, bye. Hope you have a great weekend.